Welcome back to another video. So I want to analyze the overall mesh structure within Tripo 3D. So this will be the case study. As you can see, this has been generated using the following two images. So this was as front and back, but as you can see, those were perspective images. Still, the results are really amazing. Now, regarding the overall structure of the mesh, I'm going to load that model over here. I'm going to load the model within Blender. I'm going to see that this will be the mesh. As you can see, this will be a watertight mesh. But if I'm going to press tab to go within edit mode, I'm going to press A, but everything is already selected. And I'm going to press P to separate by loose parts. We're going to see that the mesh will actually be segmented within multiple sections. So we see that even though that looked to be watertight, this segmentation will actually do the following. Now, if I will select everything over here, I'm going to join them together. And I'm going to press tab again, A again to select, P, separate by loose parts. We're going to see that they will still not be fully filled. And in this case, we still have those individual segments. Keep in mind that actually when this is meshed together, all of these sections are stitched together, so you can't actually see that. But we see at the same time, they will still be segmented. Now we do have the possibility to use some filling directly within Tripo, directly on their web tool. But keep that in mind that the overall geometry will be as following. And I only noticed this yesterday when I made another video. I wanted to mirror the object and I actually saw that it will be segmented and made from multiple sections over here. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. You're going to find additional generative AI videos over here on the left side. And if you like this kind of content, you can consider to subscribe. You're going to find the button on the right. So that's it. Thanks for watching.